To her co-workers, Lena Hartley was just another friendly face in the office. Always punctual, always smiling. The kind of employee who never complained. Even when she had every reason to. 6 months pregnant, Lena was glowing. Not because her life was easy, but because she believed in pushing through, no matter what. But one afternoon, her entire world shifted. Her boss called her into his office and coldly told her, "You're done here." No warning, no explanation, just fired for being pregnant. What her boss didn't know, Lena's husband was no ordinary man. And when he walked into that office, everything changed. Lena had been at Merrick Consulting for 5 years. She started as a receptionist, worked her way up to office coordinator, and was recently promoted to assistant to the operations director. Everyone liked her. Everyone, except her new boss, Kurt Madsen. Kurt had only been at the company for a few months. He came from a big corporate firm in Chicago, where empathy wasn't part of the dress code. He made it clear from day one he didn't like distractions. And to him, Lena's pregnancy, it was a distraction. You know, back in my last office, we had a woman go on leave and never came back. Some people just use pregnancy like a vacation. Lena froze, unsure she was meant to hear it, or if that was the point. She didn't respond. She just lowered her head and ate in silence. But inside, she was trembling. Lena wasn't rich. She didn't have a safety net. She and her husband, Jordan, were expecting their first child and saving every penny they could. Jordan was finishing his final year in law school on scholarship. They had big dreams, just not a big budget. Lena needed that job, but more than anything, she needed to be treated like a human being. It was a Tuesday. Lena walked into the office feeling lightheaded. She had thrown up twice that morning, but didn't want to use more sick time. By noon, Kurt called her in. She thought it was a check-in. Instead, it was a dismissal. "We decided to move in a different direction. Today will be your last day." "Wait, I don't understand. I haven't done anything wrong. We need someone who can commit long-term. And frankly, we're not set up to accommodate your situation." "My situation?" Lena repeated. "Let's not make this dramatic. HR will send your paperwork." No warning, no reason other than her pregnancy. She gathered her things as quietly as she could, trying not to cry. Her co-workers looked on in stunned silence, but no one said anything. She called Jordan, voice trembling, and within 30 minutes, he was there. Jordan was no ordinary husband. He was in the final semester of law school, top of his class, and interning with a firm that specialized in employment law and wrongful termination. He walked straight to Kurt's office and closed the door behind him. "Can I help you?" "Yes, I'm here regarding the wrongful termination of Lena Hartley. You just fired my wife. I'm not sure it's appropriate to have this conversation." "Oh, it's more than appropriate. You violated federal law, Kurt, and I'm giving you a chance to fix it before I take it public." Kurt tried to laugh it off, tried to brush him away, until Jordan pulled a folder from his briefcase. Inside, documentation of Lena's hours, performance reviews, emails showing her stellar work history, and a letter addressed to the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission. What you did wasn't just unethical, it was illegal. The Pregnancy Discrimination Act, Title VII of the Civil Rights Act. Shall I go on? Kurt's smirk vanished. "If this isn't reversed immediately, we'll file with the EOC. And I'll ensure your name is attached to a federal lawsuit that becomes a case study in every employment law classroom in the country. You have 24 hours. News of the confrontation spread quickly. Some employees started quietly backing Lena up, sharing messages and comments Kurt had made over the past few months. Others admitted they'd been afraid to speak up. But now, they weren't. "Lena, we've reviewed the matter and would like to formally rescind the termination. We apologize for the misunderstanding." Lena paused. "No, thank you. Excuse me, I don't want a job back. I want accountability." That afternoon, she and Jordan filed an official complaint. The case gained attention. Pregnant woman fired without cause. Law student husband fights back. Major news outlets covered it. The company faced backlash, petitions, Boycotts. Within weeks, Kurt Madsen was fired for cause. Lena settled the case out of court and used part of the money to start something new, a non-profit to support pregnant women and working mothers facing discrimination in the workplace. In the first year, they helped over 100 women file claims, build cases, and reclaim their rights. Jordan joined her after graduating, turning down a corporate job to work full-time with the nonprofit. Together, they turned their pain into purpose. A year after she was fired, Lena gave birth to a healthy baby girl. They named her Grace, because even in the face of injustice, Lena had carried herself with grace. And now, she was building a world where no mother would have to beg for the right to be seen, heard, or respected. Kurt thought he could silence her, push her out quietly, but he didn't realize he didn't just fire a pregnant woman. He lit a fire inside a family that wasn't afraid to fight back. And in doing so, he helped create a movement louder than he ever imagined. Never underestimate the strength of a woman, especially when she's fighting for two. Like this video if you believe in standing up for what's right. Subscribe for more true inspired stories about justice and empowerment. Comment below. Have you ever seen workplace discrimination? What did you do?